We have been travelling for 3.5 years now. I think it's safe to say it hasn't always been an easy drive.
So now we are in Quito, the capital of Ecuador, and we've decided it's time to sort some of this stuff out.
So before we hit the garage, why don't we take a look at some of the things we broke along the way.
Lucifer. Next up, something else.
I'm sure there's something else we can show him.
Shall I do it?
You're gonna pull it off?
Shall I do it?
Do it. Ho, 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 ho.
I'm gonna explain why this is fun, and this is particularly good because this is the diesel heater exhaust, and this is me putting my hand into our cupboard.
Can we see our cupboards from here?
I don't know.
Not quite, but yeah. Ho, 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 ho.
Oh baby.
I mean, that's not structural, right?
Not anymore.
Oh, our doors. What's some here?
Oh yeah.
Let me introduce you to...
It's locked. I mean that's actually correct function.
I'm surprised the door didn't just fall apart.
This is the good door.
It's cracked. Got cracks along here. Look at that. Oh, and the footwell again.
Footwell. So, like I said, this is the good door. Can't really see it. Well, this bit is because that's because someone reversed into us with the door open.
So we're hoping to get all of the work done in the garage within a 3-week time period. And we've set ourselves a budget of only $500. It's not much, but we're hoping to do a lot of the work ourselves, which should help keep the costs down. So let's take a look at some of the major things we need to fix.
So we have split this into 3 key sections that we feel need addressing. So that's mechanical, the inside and the outside.
Basically everything then.
But it's not an exaggeration because we do have so many problems. So like, first up, we're going to try and change this. Because actually in this country you can buy the proper panel for the front, which means we don't have to try and repair all of the silly little things that are wrong with it. So not only do we have a lot of rust issues, including this, which is letting some water into our interior electrics, but we also got hit by another car in Nicaragua, and the repair job that they paid for was pretty terrible. This whole bit here, you probably can't see it very well, but it's just completely the wrong shape, and this is all just filler because they didn't do it right. So it'll be nice to change that.
Okay, so the main thing we need to sort out inside is removing our cabinet. To do the side panel repairs, they need better access, and our interior could be a bit of a fire risk. So we're going to pull all of that out. And whilst we've got the cabinet out, we're going to rip up what's left of our flooring, as when we got the first lot of rust in Colombia, they had to butcher a section of floor to get to the rust, and we're not happy with it. So we're going to try and put something a bit more suitable down. As well as that, when we came into Ecuador, we didn't show it on our videos, but we had problems with our headlining. It had all come away, and we peeled it all back and glued it, but it lasted a grand total of 2 days. So our new plan is to just rip the headlining off and try and put a new coating on top to give it a better finish and make it look a bit tidier.
When it comes down to the mechanical side of things, we have a few problems. So first is the suspension. This isn't a problem, this is just how it is. Our previous repair from Medellin didn't hold at all, which is the fault of the garage, unfortunately. But it means that our chassis is splitting apart, and it's also having an effect on all of our suspension system. And if we leave it much longer, it's going to snap the rear plate, it's going to damage everything else. We've just got new bars in there, so we really have to cut a section out and do a big welding job on that, and then we can put on our new shock absorbers, because we don't have any rear shocks running at the moment at all, which is bad. Once we've done that, we'll probably do the oil cooler, which we made a big hole in, and after that, well, this is a really good one, after that I'm going to have to show you.
And now we come to the final issue. So, start her up. The final issue is not the dead battery. It's not the dead battery, that's just a minor issue. One moment while we jump this. Let's try again. Apart from the sound of her running like garbage. Okay, so here we have the gearbox. Now listen to the noise difference when we press the clutch. No noise, horrific grinding noise, no noise. And that is a rebuild job.
We have come to the VW garage in Quito to have a quick word with them about our gearbox.
So a bit of research, I'm eating a mixture of meat and lamb entrails.
Yeah, it's more like just make sure like you swivel it very viciously and aggressively so that the juices come out and then you just swallow.
Okay, so there's a bit of a problem. The garage is absolutely rammed full of cars.